So, yeah, intro. Okay, anyways. So there's your intro. You're welcome. I don't know, people like a thing for intros. I don't know why. Even dumb intros like someone clanking their teaspoon or whatever. Just yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. But there you go. There's the intro that I'm required to give you. You're welcome. Okay, so I've been trying to explain to people that studying about that first of all that the word cult can be very broadly applied. Okay, there are several different aspects to what we call a cult. Okay, cult dynamics. All right, different groups may have very different degrees of each of these particular dynamics. All right, and this is really easy to learn and study, to learn about and to study. Okay, and then no, you shouldn't just believe what you read. You should test that. You should look out into the world, your own personal life experiences, and test it and see if it's correct. Okay, now this was like I think the second or third article that came up when I typed in cult dynamics into Google. Okay, so it wasn't very difficult for me to find. And I read through it, and, I have a few minor points of disagreement. For the most part, I believe that it is pretty accurate. Okay? Okay, and you say URL, great. Please do not ask me for a link. Not even in a polite way. You are not going to get one. Cult dynamics. Community provides a sense of belonging. As such, belonging to a healing community may bring forth great personal growth and promote all-around health. Sadly, the power of community to hurt and destroy is also possible, particularly where cult dynamics are present. These dynamics are not limited to larger religious groups, such as Jim Jones's People's Temple, that eventually led to a tragic mass suicide in November of 1978. Neither are all cult groups is radical and obvious. Cult dynamics can be limited to a dyad, a relationship of only two people. Okay, and I'm going to break from the article here for a second. The example they give is an abusive marital relationship, but cults aren't always like bad. There can be a lot of cult dynamics present in a group, and it not really, and it overall be a net positive. Okay, like for example, like one example I give is when when Larry and I are, we're talking about some stuff, and we both read Robert Heinlein. And none of y'all ignorant of MNFers have. We secretly believe, although one of the two of us might be too polite to say so, that we're better than you. And we're not wrong. If you haven't read a lot of Robert Heinlein's work, and we are better than you, objectively. Okay? And I might be joking, but that joke might be funny because it's true. All right? Just throw it that way. But no, you see how I'm just... and look, I know this is forced teaming. Killer Rapshaw can contradict me on this in the comment section, right? But it's like I agree with that. I agree you can have a cult dyad. I agree with that. All right, moving along. They say the behavior and thought control mechanisms can, however, be implemented at a national level, as is evident in totalitarian dictatorship in North Korea. And might I add, every single nation state on the entire planet. Every single nation state on the entire planet. Okay? What appears to be going on in North Korea, not that any of us really know. Dude, that's a very extreme example. Okay? Now, moving right along. I have attached an unabridged version of Jen Groenfeld's article on the subject. The purpose of this topic is to alert the reader to the mechanism involved in group control and to recognize the potential hurting communities that may be encountered. Anyway, characteristics associated with cults. Compare these patterns to the situation you are in, or in which you, a family member, or friend is currently involved. This list may help you determine if there is a cause for concern. Bear in mind that this list is not meant to be a cult scale or definitive checklist to determine if a specific group is a cult. This is not so much a diagnostic instrument as it is an analytical tool. Okay? So another way to put that is this is a way for you to try to get an idea what's going on. Okay. Okay, and then on to their bullet points. The group displays excessive, zealous, and unquestioning commitment to the leader, and whether he is alive or dead, regards belief system, ideology, and practices as the truth, as law. Let's see, can I pause this? Yeah, I'm going to pause this. I'll be All right, I'm back. Did you miss me? Okay, so, and at any rate, yeah, in the Texas Goat Radio Cult, certainly anything Notorious says, or Jim Bob says, for that matter, I don't know, is it? I'm just going to ask a question here. Is that the truth? Is that law? We may get back to that one. Okay, so this next bullet point, questioning, doubt, and dissent are discouraged or even punished. We'll get back to that too. But let's be clear on this. I sometimes act like a triggered little B word and may discourage or punish dissent. You know, but that's just me being an immature little D-bag. Okay? Oh, did I not mention that I'm a D-bag? Oh, well, yeah, I thought I'd mention that. Yeah, let me just go ahead and point that out now. Yeah, I'm not pretending to be like a good person. All right. In fact, don't even talk to me about good man. No man or no man is good. Only God is good. Moving along. Now this next one is the one I really want people to ponder. Okay, this is another cult dynamic. Mind-altering practices such as meditation. Isn't that right, Paul Romano, of his own buttfulness masturbation cult? Isn't that right? Isn't that right, Paul? A pocket of the future. Chanting, speaking in tongues, denunciation sessions, or debilitating work routines are used in excess and serve to suppress doubts about the group and its leader or leaders. Okay? I'm going to read that again. Mind-altering practices such as meditation, chanting, speaking in tongues, denunciation sessions, debilitating work routines are used in excess and serve to suppress doubts about the group and its leader or leaders. Denunciation sessions are used in excess and serve to suppress doubts about the group and its leader or leaders. Right? In this case, we kind of suspect Bob is a secret leader of the cult that's protecting him. All right, now the leadership dictates sometimes. I still haven't gotten an email. Well, I don't know. I didn't check today, but days later, I didn't get an email back from Notorious. He did not respond to my email that I used my real legal name to send him. All right, days later, and he bumped out, like, what is it, hours of Owen Benjamin denunciation comment, right? Anyway, getting back to it. The leadership dictates sometimes great detail how its members should think, act, and feel. Okay, so I'm asking you this. Does Notorious and Jim Bob dictate sometimes in great detail how members should think, act, and feel? Example, members must get permission to date, change jobs, or marry, or leaders prescribe what to wear, where to live, whether to have children, how to discipline, and so forth. And hopefully people at this point are going, well, yeah, but doesn't Owen Benjamin? Yeah! Duh! All media personalities are cults of personality. What we're looking at here is, just what kind of cult dynamics are present and how severe are they. Okay? Now, the group is elitist, and really is it a net positive or a net negative? We're not going to get up on that tangent at this time, perhaps in a future video. The group is elitist, claiming a special exalted status for itself, its leaders, and its members. Example, the leader is considered the Messiah, special being, avatar, or the group and the leader is on a special mission to save humanity. Okay? Or the group and or the leader is on a special mission to save humanity from the evil Owen Benjamin. Okay? Who is predatory, but geez, come on. Nobody's even taking small claims court. Just stop. Nobody's pressing criminal charges. Just stop. Anyway, the group has a polarized us versus them mentality which may cause conflict with wider society. The group has a polarized us versus them mentality. Ask yourself, Does the group have a polarized us versus them mentality, which may cause conflict with the wider society? Huh? All right. The leader is not accountable to any authorities. Okay, and then we put in parentheses a bunch of cult leaders. Okay, so like unlike, for example, teachers, cult leaders, military commanders who are cult leaders, or ministers who are cult leaders, priests who are cult leaders, monks, again, cult leaders, and rabbis of mainstream religious denominations, which are all cults. Hello? See, this is where I disagree, a minor point of disagreement. Well, it's establishment garbage, you know? It's fine now. No, this is what I'm trying to get across to people. All right? Oh, what kind of atheist? No, dude. No. And this is, you know what, we might as well go there. Okay? Look, human beings seem to need organized religion in order to have a civilized society. Okay? This is what seems to be the case. It does appear to be adaptive behavior to believe in a set of common mythologies within one's culture, you know, and certain moral tenets. All right, and I don't really want to expand on any more than that. But yes, no, I'm sorry, but yes, no, your priest, your minister, they are cult leaders. Just not necessarily, we're asking here is, are we recognizing the cult dynamics that are present, right? And is it net positive? Is it net negative? How extreme is it? All right? These are the kind of questions we're asking. The group teaches or implies that supposedly exalted ends justify whatever means it deems necessary, right? It's exalted ends of exposing the evil on Benjamin justifies whatever means it deems necessary, including hours just obsessing like every day on how despicable and awful Owen Benjamin is, right? That's its means, and it's exalted, dude. Guys, it's unbalanced. It's sick. It's not healthy. Okay? Oh, well, I'm moralizing now. Yeah, well, I'm also a cult leader. What do you want from me? Anyway, this will result in members participating in behaviors or activities they would have considered reprehensible or unethical before joining the group. Example, lying to family and friends or collecting money for bogus charities. Okay, you know, or whatever, hiding your identity while attacking someone. Think about how, like, cowardly that looks. To hide your... Shout out to Scorpio, okay? But he's very talented at it, and I don't see him, like, just obsessing on one of these guys. Okay, it's sick. Guys, it's sick. Anyway, yes, I'm moralizing. Okay, sue me. Sue me for being a charismatic cult of personality. I don't know, I'm trying. I'm learning. Okay, YouTube, if you are a truly successful cult of personality, you're rewarded with huge numbers and like money and stuff. And people talking about you. Get it? Anyway, the leadership induces feeling of shame and or guilt in order to influence and control members. Is that going on at all? You know what? I could show you a video. It's really hot. I want to wrap this up. Okay, so we're going to move on. We're going to go quickly. But ask yourself this question. You know, you do it. You do this. This is the only way you're ever going to grow up, become mature enough not to fall for this crap. Ask yourself this question. All this is done through peer pressure and subtle forms of persuasion, right? Like other members of the group will kind of shame, bully, whatever. Subservience to the leader group requires members to cut ties with family and friends, radically alter the personal goals and activities they had before joining the group. Yeah, like rational thought, okay? Like, are you being required to give up rational thinking? And by rational... Black and white thinking is not rational thinking. I get that some things in this world are black and white, but when you're like analyzing a person or group, black and white thinking is infantile. It's an infantile behavior, okay? And it's intellectually lazy. All right. Anyway, moving along. The group is preoccupied with bringing in new members. I don't care. hair. Like, still neck and neck. It's blowing my mind. Like, I first noticed that. I was like, oh, hey, we have the same number of subscribers. That's been going on over a month now. It's blowing my mind. I don't understand. Although it seems to be that my growth slowed when I took time out to start talking about this dude. You know, when he kept doing his thing, which is grinding on Owen Benjamin. All right. So, but I don't know. I'm still ahead by 3 or something. It's so wild how close we are. It's nuts. Anyway, moving along. The group is preoccupied with making money. I have no idea. He might be being paid for by Jim Bob. I have no idea. Or Owen. Motorius might be being paid by Owen Benjamin. No, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, because your fucking thinking is infantile. Okay? I apologize. I don't mean to hurt your feel-bads. All right? But really, that doesn't make any sense to you? Do I have to explain to you why it would make sense for Owen to pay someone to do this? Like, do I have to explain that? I've explained it in the past. Do I have to go into it and get in this video? Or is it possible that you can maybe think for yourself? Question mark. All right, moving right along. Members are expected to devote inordinate amounts of time to the group and group-related activities. You know, like spending hours every day obsessing on, how's he put it? The disgusting, dangerous cult leader, Owen Benjamin, right? The stand-up comedian, who's a bit of a douche, right? No sense of perspective. We have no sense of perspective, right? The grifter that, isn't being sued, right? And the predator that isn't being charged with criminal charges, right? This is the guy that we need to obsess on, hating on for hours every single day. Okay. Moving along. Members are encouraged or required to live and or socialize only with other group members. Okay? These questions you should ask yourself when you're analyzing groups. Okay, that you're in or other people are in, groups that you're investigating, whatever it is. The most loyal members, true believers, feel there can be no life outside the context of the group. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't get that bad. They believe there is no other way to be, often fear reprisals to themselves or others if they leave, or even consider leaving the group. Hours every day obsessing on Owen Benjamin. Hours. Anyway. Consider effort at influencing. You know what? We might make it part 2. So I'm so done for now. Yeah, we're going to call this part 1. Outro. Different outro. There you go. There you go.